Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Just a Fun Guy, and today it's part 2 of Bookworm Adventures Deluxe. Before I get into the game, I'm going to show you the Tome of Knowledge. Tome of Knowledge, every single character you have defeated. And there's a lot of question marks. That's because I've only defeated 30% of the characters. And I've only found 33% of the treasure. But I will find the secrets. Take a look down where it says secrets discovered. I'm gonna go, how about enchanted scorpion? I click on the scorpion, 11%. I have the scorpion attack, it's 22%. I kill the scorpion, 33%. And that goes up to 66 when I touch Lex in the game here. I'll show you what I mean. Let's get into it. Let's go to the port of Alexandria. Do some bust. The 3 main treasures that I'm going to use for the rest of the series are this, and the Cloak of Shades, which I'm going to get when I beat this level. But I don't have that yet. So what am I going to grab here? I really don't have that many options. So I'm going to grab you, and we. Why the heck not? It says now, must find a great weapon codex book of a clickety split.
Ah!
And it starts off, we're deep in the game, when the very first character has 18 hearts.
Scramble!
Let's take it off, but they please.
Good. Wow.
And if you watch part 1, you know the drill. I will put the music on. Once you get past Book 1 in Bookworm Adventures Deluxe, it really starts to get going. The stories start to thicken, the plot line starts to get better. Book 1 is really just a warm-up and an introduction to the series. When I get into Book 2 and Book 3, it really starts to come alive. If I was to say what my favorite book was, I'd say it's Book 2 because you get to meet a lot of characters who become very important later on. And there's even one betrayal that comes back to bite him. So, just a little tangent on how the series Part 2 and Part 3 is going to progress. Other than that, enjoy the music. We made it to the very first boss of Book 2, the Mysterious Assassin. The Mysterious Assassin comes close to having 30 hearts. Maybe it's probably because...
Good, very good. Excellent.
Second... Okay. Is Kruger a word now? I'm guessing Freddy is the other loud popping nouns.
Wow. Nice.
Fallens, there we go. How about relax?
Nice. Awesome.
Relaxing, there we go. And as you can tell, I'm getting much more powerful. A little more powerful, a little more hard to take away each hit. That's all adds up.
Nice. Awesome.
And I crushed the would-be assassin.
New treasure!
Looks like I'm getting the cloak of shades. This is greetings, friend. I have witnessed your troubles. You seek Cassandra, yes? Yes, I do. Do you know anything? My head knows many things. A band of evil thieves has taken her captive. I know a passport to allow passage into the heights. Come with me. Looks like it's a take on Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. It's Deluxe. 14 Thieves. These 3 treasures I will probably be using for the remainder of the series. This will be upgraded at some time to the Robe of the Unseen, which will be changed to resist poison and fire. So, this is gonna get good throughout and from here. It says, here we are, my friend, open cave. There, the passage is now open. Now, you defeat the 14 thieves, and meantime, I will secure the treasure. Treasure? Oh, you must be Cassandra. I treasure her too. Why yes? Of course, that's what I mean. I'm thinking Alexis being tricked into doing something. Melanin does not seem like a trustworthy character. He seems more like a scam artist than anything else.
Scramble!
Well, I'll have to beat the 14 thieves to see if Melanin is going to be a con artist or he's actually going to be a friend. Let's get it. I don't know if I'm going to totally clear or not, but the 3 treasures you see that I picked, those are going to be the 3 treasures you're going to see me pick for the rest of the game. A lot of the treasures, they're not practical as they are fun to work with. Like there's this one treasure that all art tiles cause double damage. Like, that's not practical. The Cloak of Shades, chance to resist poison, which it'll be turned into the Robe of Unseen, which is poison and fire. The Reduced Bust, chance to resist petrifying power down, which that's helpful even if the enemy doesn't do both. And the Aegis of Athena, it negates a full heart of damage. So that means that it's the attacks are less and your attacks are more. So just to clear something up, those are going to be the 3 treasures that I picked through the rest of the game. If you have a certain treasure you want to see me do, or if you have any questions about any certain treasures, I might do a separate video on them when I complete the game, and when I complete the game, I could go into the arena section, and before I go, I'll pick my 3 treasures. I'll probably do a video on that if you want me to, so just let me know in the comments below. Now, let's proceed with the music. We are at Thieves 12, 13, and 14. I remember when I first started this game, I thought I was going to have fight 14 thieves, each individually. But I look up and says, enemy is 6 of 6, and then I'm fighting multiple thieves at once. This is the only part of the game where there are multiple enemies at once. Well, of course there are multiple enemies in one chapter, but like not in one bad guy. And it looks like they're fairly easy to they take one of the hearts relatively well. hard done was persistent. Thank you, Medusa Blast.
Awesome.
Hided. Huh. I had no idea hided was even a word. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure they're favoring my death right now.
Astonishing.
So, let's favor theirs.
New treasure.
Increased gem frequency. Giant green worm. You lived. Good to see you. Good gravy, Moran. You should see how many thieves I just thought. They had number hits and everything. Nice lamp you got there. So, did you find Cassandra? Oh, right, her. They've hidden her in an ancient tomb not far from here. I'll show you how. No, I'll show you now. Here we are, Tomb of the Ancients. After you. Tomb of the Ancients. Three treasures, I just explained. And so it was. The end I entered the cursed tomb alone, fooled by Miletta's devious schemes. That storytelling voice again. I'm not alone. Miletta is right behind me. Right, Miletta? Hello? Miletta had already closed the door. We've been like trapped in 1,000-year-old beings roused from their slumber. I think I will start with Leonard. And I will give him a computer. Funny thing, my brother was playing this, and the scorpion actually powered up. Which, that's a bit of a glitch, but, funny thing. Give a spect again, and I'm going to leave you to the relaxing studying jazz music. Level up! I am now an assistant librarian.
Boss battle.
And now, I'm with boss battle with a 30 hearts. Pretty sure he's got stories of guarding this tomb. After all, he was asleep for what, 5,000 years. I've come from an ancient civilization. Perhaps you've heard of it. Egypt.
Wow.
I have heard of it because it's in the Middle East.
Nice. Excellent.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty easy to beat.
Wow. Very good.
got full hearts, so ooh, it's good that I had all my hearts.
Good, very good.
This is pretty easy. Again, it's only partially through the chapter. It's gonna get harder.
Good.
And I'm petrified. Yeah. This looks like I'm in a sticky situation. If he does that zappy thing, I'm dead. So I have to come up with a decent one. Luckily, I have my one on scramble that I can use. Don't use it often, but when it's there, I may use it when I need it. When it's here. Let's see what I can. Let's see. My trunk. Sorry about that.
Wow. Excellent.
Let's see here. Outwitting. Vanquish the sucker. And now I can get the treasure that I so desperately need. The Tome of the Ancients. Bonus damage for color words. Like brown, blue, green, black, crimson, magenta, colors. Exiting the mouth of the tomb, a mysterious one took the night over the hot dunes to a place where a still figure waited. This is one of those you don't get a break in between, just like from chapter 7 of last book. So looks like I have to get rid of the Sphinx.
Boss battle.
Sometimes these riddles are easy. This is Sky. I have Decay and the Wise and the Scramble.
Scramble. Nice.
Here we go. Now I have the appropriate tiles. Sky. Face my brother, he sees me at our sides. Tomorrow I see. Together we'll make room for the wall. Huh. Sure must be proud of that one. Fist. Truth.
Good.
And the last one is wall. Now the Sphinx are now still. I leveled up. I am now a librarian, and I have 8 hearts.
New
I have the Sphinx lantern. Well done, Ram Hero. I am Sinbad. I was watching your brave deeds. Will you join my crew? Well, actually, I'm looking for this treasure and this girl, and there are all these monsters, and it sounds like a yes to adventure. All aboard! So Sinbad and the young knight, they decided to get on the ship. Welcome aboard my ship. Wait, who are these people with swords and cannons and eye patches? There will be pirates! Oh no, not again! Sinbad must be bad luck.
Good. Good.
He seems like a very nice man, but I wouldn't want to travel with this guy. Take word 4 hearts. You know the drill. Book 2, Chapter 5. I remember when I first started this game a couple years ago. It was the first level I truly felt I was stuck on. I mean, in Book 1, I did have my fair share of levels that I did get stuck on, but this is the first Book 2 level I think I felt like I was stuck on. Granted, I had my fair share of trial and errors with Chapter 3, but with Chapter 5, something new was introduced. The stealing of your gem tiles. It doesn't matter if you have an amethyst tile or a diamond tile. They will take your tiles if you don't pay attention. It's something that is kind of scary, kind of new, but you're gonna have to get used to because throughout the rest of the series and the volumes and all that, there will be enemies taking away your gems. In fact, in Volume 2, they can take away your potions as well. Which I'm glad they can't do that in Volume 1, but, well, we'll have to see what happens. Okay.
Good.
Wow, that's a good one. Now, like I said in my voiceover time lapse, I have to be very careful with the gem heist.
Wow. Nice.
You really want to protect your precious tiles. I mean, all the tiles are quote-unquote precious, but you have the very common amethyst tiles and your emerald tiles, and you have your diamond and crystal tiles that are not as common. And it looks like he wants to power up if I keep powering down. Let's see, that should do some damage. Boy, would I like. And the asshole still wants to power up and regenerate. I'm gonna have to go,
Good. Awesome.
gonna have to freeze him.
Wow. Awesome.
And prove cheating never works.
Good.
This is probably easy. There we go. I think I set him straight, and I'm going to blow his head off now. Or the cannon will blow his head off. My level of bar is full. I am now a senior librarian.
New treasure.
And this is 1 carat. All art tiles cause double damage, which is more of a fun treasure than anything else. It says the pirates are defeated, but the ship is out of control and sinking. Why does this always happen? What? It does? Why did I set sail with you in the first place? Watch ashore. The travelers were to a strange island where the very ground trembled. The island of immensity. treasures. It's good in this case. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight an elephant.
Scramble. Good.
Start off with
Very
two
good.
bows. It's gonna take away quite a few hearts at this rate. Well, you know what's gonna happen next. It's going to get really weird. This chapter, chapter 7, chapter 8, chapter 9. The last couple of chapters get very weird. What I mean by that is the characters I'm gonna fight, they're not normal. Some of the characters may be, I don't know, but when I'm fighting elephants and snakes and birds, and chapter 7 I'm gonna be fighting some very weird characters. Chapter 8's even weirder. And it gets a little more normal, if you could call this game normal, in chapter 9, and I get to go forth from there. But just a heads up, if you don't like very weird characters, don't continue. We are at Mama Rock, the boss, and she may have 30 hearts, but it's an easy 30 hearts to get rid of. Let's start with the heroes.
Scramble.
For some reason they gave her poison immunity.
Wow. Good.
Maybe the silence polluted, I don't know.
Good. Good.
But
Nice.
at least I can power her down. Maybe the poison immunity is just to make it extra hard.
Very good.
Easy 30 hearts.
Nice. Nice.
And I can get 2 mine back. I'm thinking what makes it easy is she doesn't regenerate or power up. And if she did, there would be a huge glitch. She's got 1/4 of 1 heart left. I'll spell riots, and this will 1 heart. I made that with Simba. He's gonna need an endless gem pouch. It upgrades the jeweled key. Oh no, the Papa Rock has awakened. He is circling back around this way. Yeah! He's swooping us down to grab us with his talons. 40 nights, the Papa Rock flew with Lux wrapped in his talons to the deepest deserts. There it dropped the young knight and enveloped him in a mirage. He saw things most strange. I warned ya! Due to time, I'm not doing the mini games, you know that. And this, he looks like everything's purple, so hazy. Looks like the Trojan captain from
Scramble.
Book 1.
Good.
I can spell soap. And then you know what happens next. The music. I'm not quite on the boss battle yet, but I thought I'd slow it down here because I found a very good word.
Astonishing.
There we go. I'm thinking this is going to give the Mirage Goats. He's gonna learn his lesson. And he got obliterated.
Watch out.
Now, just my
Watch
throat.
out.
Now I gotta fight the Mirage XEL, which XEL is Lex backwards. He looks like the total opposite of Lex. Smiles on the other side, regular tie instead of bow tie, and square glasses. Skull shutter, burning tile.
Astonishing.
I'm thinking Lex is fighting the total opposite of himself. Which... Ricky! Let's see if I can find a good word here. I think I have something that'll knock him out of my memory forever.
Astonishing. Astonishing. Astonishing.
I'm thinking the proverbial cat is out of the proverbial bag. Let's finish this level. Annihilated we did. Now, it upgrades the Cloak of Shades. Now I have the chance to resist poison and fire, and those are my 3 favorite treasures. So woozy. What is that in the distance? A tent? I'm saved! How goes the search, Lex? Have you found the weapon I spoke of? I fought a goat, a dancing skeleton, and I even fought myself, I think. Does that sound crazed? I am crazed. To split your indirect path, you seem to be headed in the right direction. Fight on and trust no one. Kodak should have told him right in the very beginning. Trust no one. But if Codex knew he would have followed through Aladdin's tricks and be in the tomb at chapter 3, I don't know. Hey, customer, welcome to my Crazy Murray's Exotic Flank Emporium. Feel free to browse. Wait a second, you're not Crazy Murray, you're Aladdin. You ditched me back in that ditch. Ah, yes, I knew I recognized you. Seize him, my fine followers. Eject this green menace. My, how the plot has thickened.
Awesome. Astonishing.
At this point in the game, the plot really thickens, and you come across some of the hardest levels that the game has to offer. Obviously, when you get to the climax, that's going to be the hardest level of the game, but chapters 9 and 10, when I get to them, I'll do a voiceover on how hard they are. When I first came across Aladdin Crazy Murray, it's like, I knew I was going to see him again, but I didn't know at what point in the book or even in the chapters I'd see him again. Luckily, I see him, and now I'm going to kick his booty for trying to scam me. Well, it's been a long time coming, but now I'm fighting who I thought was gonna be a friend. He turns out to be a bitter enemy. Gonna try to find a way to,
Good. Excellent. Excellent.
burn
Astonishing.
me? I'm going to burn him twice as hard. Now he's going to do his flurry of fists. Meanwhile, his burn takes away like half his hearts. That's why I like the burn tiles, especially higher up in the books and in the chapters, because they take away like 5, 6, 7 hearts at a time. Let's power him down.
Awesome.
Power down. Oh. Ain't gonna be there. Well, Aladdin is now going to die. Well, at least we defeated him. I didn't kill him, but I defeated him. It says, "Don't hurt me! Have mercy! Take all the flying merchandise you want!" Ooh, flying birds. But no, not this time. I'm taking that magic lamp. The lamp? Trust me, you don't want it. Ah, trust you, Mr. Tricky McTricksterman? No way, the lamp is mine. And so the knight foolishly believed he could rub the lamp and wish his way to the weapon of great power. And now to rub the lamp and get my way to the weapon of great power. A new variety of danger would soon be to his face. Let's skip the minigame hut because time, and pick my 3 treasures that'll actually come quite in handy in this, looks like genies. Whoa! I'm in the lamp, and what is the power of this? Armored? This can't be good. Armored. Monster is resistant to damage. So it's like I have a built-in power down for this enemy.
Wow. Awesome.
And let's get started with Tonkin. He will do his thing, and I'll see you at the boss. Book 2, Chapter 9. This is by far the hardest level, in my opinion, in the whole Bookworm Adventures Deluxe. Of course, going into the next book and going into Chapter 10, Chapter 10, the only thing hard about that is the boss. And this particular level, I find hard because of a couple of things. One, because of the new armored. And being armored, it's like having a built-in power down for me. And number two, the fact that some of these characters are total jerks, and they like to use their power down and regenerate instead of actually fighting like a real enemy would. Granted, I know how to get through it today without any problems, but when I first started to play Bookworm Adventures, I was stuck on this level for probably about a month. Alright, I leveled up. I am now poet literature.
Boss battle.
I'm at the boss battle. He looks pretty severe.
Wow.
Get out of energy pump. Definitely does attack pretty good, but doesn't take away as many hearts. Let's see if I can find a good word here. I see.
Good. Very good.
What else do I see? I see.
Good.
14.
Very good.
But is that really appropriate? Is that really, no. Who's to think? I'm 19 years old and I still like partying more partly. Who doesn't from time to time? Let's see if I can find at least a better word than that.
Awesome.
There we go, that's at least someone done. It destroyed the boss.
New trick.
Tablet of the Ages. All of those genies and no wishes granted. Malevolent swindled me again. The great knight had learned a lesson of trickeries and deceits, and there was no way to simply wish his troubles away. That voice again. Always describing in detail my travel, and I really wish I knew whose voice that was. At last, the lamp honored his wish, teleporting him to a great place. Whoa, where am I? Looks like a suitably spooky palace. I'm coming, Cassandra. It's time to pick my 3 treasures. And it looks like we're almost done with book 2. Hypnotist.
Scramble. Excellent. Astonishing.
Let's go. Cremated. Attack him.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
Spell
Very
zombies. Vanquish him. That was easy. Hopefully, chapter 10 is easier than I remember. Well, time for music. I made it this far. Book 2, chapter 10. This is actually where the story goes from a very nice thickening plot to a thickening plot and very dark. In the next book, it's all about the darker, grim fairy tales. You know, about Dracula and the Grim Reaper and all those dark, twisted fairy tales that you read as a kid that probably gave you nightmares. So just a heads up, book 3 is going to be a little darker than the rest. It's probably not going to be as dark as you think, but who knows. Well, book 2 has almost come to an end. All I have to do is defeat the Twisted Visor.
Wow, nice. Excellent.
I suppose I could start with Greener here. That takes away a couple hearts. Scramble. See if I can find a nice big word. What words can I find with all these letters? Like maybe exam. Loner. What words? Looks like
Good. Wow, nice. Awesome. Excellent.
well, that does lower damage.
Wow.
Sure. That'll freeze him and buy me some time to find another word in my scramble. I think I have something that will, rain down. Yes! I defeated the Twisted Visor. And I'm a novelist now. I got 10 hearts. And I have this Scimitar of Justice. Vile and precious slug, you have only stoked my temper. Prepare for oblivion. Stop! You will not harm him. He has labored too long, and his quest is indeed honorable. Let his wounds be healed. Gah, as you wish, Queen, stupid huge name. Brave knight, I know whom you seek, but she is not here. Your road is yet long, but listen well. There are stories within stories, wheels within wheels. But to be less specific, you have had to experience some trickery and lies in your time here. Your dark and sinister enemy is also shrouded in a cloak of such lies. Now take the artifact. It's the great Scimitar of Justice which you seek. With it, perseverance and wisdom you cannot fail. Woohoo! Looks like I have spelled the most 6-letter words again. Bing! Professor, I have the magic weapon. We're saved. Help, Lex! Dragon has teleported me directly to his castle. This book is closing. Hurry, Lex! Save me! It's hero time. Looks like we're going to the complete tome of classic monsters. Moles and holes. This is desperate stuff. How do I find Dracula? The local townsfolk can put me in the right direction. Well, I'm gonna leave it right here. My name is Just a Fun Guy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And well, until part 3, I'll see you then. So long, YouTube.